Today I'm going to show you how easy and magical it is to turn almost any air fryer into an indoor grill. My name is Kathy, and on this channel I help people actually use their air fryer. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know I like to find different and unique ways to use your air fryer. And oh my word, you are so lucky because today I have a hack that is going to up-level your air frying experience. Now this is possible thanks to this really cool product called the SearNSizzle, created by Grate, who is today's sponsor. Thank you, Grate. Earlier this year, they sent me the SearNSizzle to test out for myself. And I want you to know it's very important to me that I only show you products that I use and I like and I trust. And I'm gonna be honest, when I first saw this, I just wasn't sure how it was gonna work out. But honestly, all it took was just one use and I was hooked. This product is amazing. Let me show you why. First, it's made from this hard anodized aluminum, which is awesome because it's such a great heat conductor. It's just gonna cook your food more evenly. And see these rails here? They do a few different things. First, they create those gorgeous sear marks on your food. Second, they lift your food up here from the surface, which allows juices to drip down into these valleys here. And the drippings vaporize, going back up into your food, which creates more booyah flavor. So awesome, right? And you can flip the grill grate over and it turns into this hot griddle that you can use right inside the air fryer. I tested it out this morning and made a fried egg in it, and I was so impressed with how well it worked. You could use it for grilled sandwiches, smash burgers, French toast, and more. This plate is a perfect substitute for outdoor grilling, especially for people who live in a small space like a dorm room or an apartment, or if you just don't want to invest in a grill. And honestly, I think this is a perfect gift idea for any air fryer addict like me. They do offer a few different sizes, so they will work in a whole lot of different air fryers. You'll just want to measure your basket to make sure it will fit. This circular one works great in my Kasori air fryer. And I'm going to link directly down to those in the description box below so you can easily find what will work for your air fryer. So now I'm going to make an entire grilled dinner right inside my air fryer with the SearNSizzle plate from Grate. Oh my goodness, that rhymes. And of course, you can make these recipes work in a standalone air fryer or on your grill, but this is gonna just make it even better. Are you ready to see it? Let's go. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do when you get your Grate is season it. So first we're gonna just preheat the air fryer with the Grate in there. And then I just got an onion, I'm gonna cut it right in half. And I'm just gonna take the dried layer off. Okay, now that that's nice and hot, I'm gonna very carefully, it is hot, just rub this onion here on the Grate here. You could also do something like cook bacon on here. That would help season it. And you're gonna find the more you use it, the darker it's gonna turn. And that is exactly what is supposed to happen here. And wow, that smells so good. I've got an assortment of veggies this morning. Some cute onions from my daddy's garden and zucchini and some mushrooms. Everything's been washed. And then I just chopped everything up so they're about the same size, and I'm gonna just leave these peppers and mushrooms whole. If you've never had grilled peppers, oh my goodness, you're missing out. Oh, and if you haven't yet, you will wanna make sure that air fryer is preheated. Then I'm just gonna scoop up these veggies and drop them into the bowl. Then we're gonna add some oil to the party. Now look, avocado oil can handle this high heat of 500 degrees. And because the Grate is such a great heat conductor, I do wanna make sure I have oil with a high smoke point. And I just drizzled that over, and I just want to stir that up to coat everything evenly. And I am going to shake on a little bit of sea salt. I love this Redmond sea salt. And I'll just stir that up once more. Just drop those veggies in. Oh my goodness, listen to that sizzle. Spread it around so it's in a nice even layer. Then you're gonna pop it in the air fryer, and we're gonna cook it at 380 for about 12 minutes, and I'm turning on my shake reminder. Now actually, before you even start your veggies, you do wanna get your steak prepped here. Now you could obviously do chicken, I've done pork. There's lots of options here for your protein. I'm gonna drizzle on just a little bit of oil, and I'm gonna massage that in here, flip it. Now I have a whole video that gives you all the important tips for any sort of steak in the air fryer. I have already pat it dry, and then I'm gonna just add some of the sea salt again. Just massage that in. And then I'm gonna let this rest for at least 30 minutes. So that's why you would actually wanna start this before you do your veggies. This has been resting for a little bit, and the reason for that is that you want it to be a little more room temperature than fridge temperature. That's gonna just help it cook more evenly. And these fellas are probably a good inch thick. I do like thicker steaks in the air fryer because they do cook quite quickly. Oh, well, darn it, you guys. I just stirred them. I took these out and stirred them at the halfway point and my camera was not running, but they were sizzling. They were gorgeous. They still are gorgeous. You can see like there were vapors, all the good stuff. So I'm gonna let this finish up cooking. It's got 6 minutes to go. Oh my goodness, these are perfectly roasted and delicious and gorgeous. I'm gonna just drop these veggies right into this bowl and cover it up with some foil, and they'll just stay nice and warm while the steak cooks because steak is so fast. I'm not even gonna worry about cleaning out the grate. And of course, yes, it is hot, but I want it piping hot, so I will run that preheat again. Okay, air fryer is just about preheated. I have some Big Daddy 1-pounder steaks, so I'm not sure if they're both gonna fit here or not. It really doesn't matter because these steaks cook up so quickly. Let's throw them in. Okay, just drop it right down there. Oh my goodness, listen to that sizzle. And I'm gonna press down with my tongs to just help that meat really get into those grates so we can get those grill marks there. Then when it's ready, pop it in the air fryer, and I'm just gonna push my steak preset button, which is 400 degrees for 6 minutes. Okay, the 6 minutes is up. I have not even flipped it. Oh my goodness, it is sizzling. I'm gonna just take a peek. It's not pulling off the grate. Let's take a temperature real quick. Remember, it's also going to cook while it rests. I'm gonna just give it a couple more minutes. Here we go. Now it's lifting, and check that gorgeousness out. Hello. There we go. It's looking fantastic. Just let this rest for about 5 to 10 minutes. It could just stay warm right here in the air fryer basket, or you could take it out of the basket and maybe reheat your veggies if you feel like they're cold. But you can see here, mine are still looking super wonderful and they are warm. And yes, I am home alone and this is my lunch. Look at me with all this food. It's so good. And these veggies, still a fantastic temperature. It's such a great way to have a delicious dinner and use up what you have. Yep, I'm gonna just sit here and eat all this food, maybe. Okay, dinner's done, or my lunch. Now it's time for dessert. I have one you can put together in less than 10 minutes, but first, let's just clean up that grate a little bit. Okay, so we do have this mess here. This has cooled down a bit, so I can just lift it out. You could also use tongs to lift it. Then I usually just like to wipe the fatty stuff out with a paper towel first. Then a quick spray down and a little scrub brush will just take that black stuff off pretty darn quickly. I'm not super concerned about getting this cleaned up perfectly because this isn't gonna affect the dessert I'm about to make. My air fryer did have a little runoff from the steak, so I will just quickly clean that out, which really is just as easy as power washing. And look, it looks ready to go. So I'm gonna just put this whole wet thing right in my air fryer. It's gonna dry it up and I'm gonna preheat to get that grate hot again. For this recipe, you just need a peach. You want it ripe, but like not too mushy. And I've got some brown sugar, some cinnamon, and about a tablespoon or 2 of melted butter. Just cut your peach in half. Now, unfortunately, my peaches were the kind that the stones don't come out super easily, but I made it work. Then you're just gonna brush some butter right there on the tops of your peaches. Yum, yum, yum. Then just put some brown sugar right over that nice warm melty butter. And you can just kind of tap that in there. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Dust on some cinnamon. Oh my goodness. And here's our nice preheated air fryer. And we're gonna just put these little fellas right down, and I'm pushing down because we love those grill marks. Yum, yum, yum. And you could totally do 4, maybe even 5 on here. And I'm gonna bump this to about 360, 370. I forgot to write down what I did last time. I think it was 6 minutes. Let's see. Let's check it at 6 minutes. Oh, and I forgot. I wanna do the shake reminder because I wanna rotate those. Do you ever do that where you think you're gonna remember something so you don't write it down and then you're like, I totally forgot what I did? That's me almost all the time. When I do remember, it goes here inside my little cabinet door. Okay, here's that shake reminder. All right, my grill marks aren't super awesome here. That's okay. It's gonna taste fantastic. We'll let that finish up. I think I'm gonna add 1 more minute. Oh boy, who's ready for yummy dessert? So when I made these last time, these skins just got so crispy and they peeled right off. And here's how I like to serve them. I just pick them up with some tongs, flip them over, then top it with a little scoop of ice cream. Oh yeah. I made this for the little girls the other night, and here's what they said.
Amazing. Glorious.
And is it really dessert when there's fruit involved? Hey, if you haven't seen it, I used my grill grate to make some chicken in this video right here, and you'll probably like this one too. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.